Alright, I'm back. For my next review, I'm going to the Dark Skies collection. This was a 2011 exclusive at Toys R Us. It's the Rebel Transport Speeder with Ground Crew. I'll show you the back of the pack. Hasbro released several similar packs to Toys R Us. This is by far the most popular. In fact, this is the only one I never saw on the shelves. I had to get both the ones I had off of eBay. Anyway, for those of you who remember the Legacy collection, they released a similar pack called the Scamble Yavin Battle Pack. It also came with a red droid and red leader. The droid, I believe I've got the name written down, R5K6. It's in my notes. And that was a very popular pack. It's very hard to get on eBay now. It commands a high price. I think a better solution would have been just a straight re-release of that entire battle pack myself, but this is what they gave us. Anyway, I'm going to start with the ground transport crew. Take off his helmet. This guy is just a straight re-release. He's not a different head sculpt, not a different paint job or anything. He's a straight re-release of the Legacy Collection one. And I would like you to notice his uniform. A lot of the parts of his uniform, you see the way it's wrinkled up. The joints, you have to look closely, but the joints meld in very well with the wrinkles on his uniform. You can barely tell the joints are there at all. I would just like to point that out before reading off his articulation. By the way, I couldn't find his articulation listed online, so I'm doing the best guess here. He's got a ball-jointed neck, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge and swivel elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, ball hinge swivel knees, and ball hinged ankles. Yeah, I thought it was cool that his elbows and knees swivel, as well as articulated in other areas as well. But he's a very good figure overall, and I'm hoping in the future Hasbro will really release this figure with a different head sculpt, along with the Rebel Fleet Trooper as well, the newer Rebel Fleet Trooper from the Capture the Tantive 4. I think they're both very good army builders, and I pointed out how much harder it is to army build for the Rebels than it is the Imperials because of the different head sculpts and such. And I hope Hasbro realizes that. Anyway, he also has a working holster, standard Rebel blaster. Here's the Rebel Transport. Now this is also a straight re-release from the Scramble Yavin Battle Pack. And I pointed out, I like Hasbro when they make accessories you can use in background scenes and such for dioramas. I'm really happy they released this. This was very briefly in the hangar bay scene at Yavin 4. Princess Leia and some other rebels were riding it through the hangar bay. It opens up on top here. You can either put equipment or a droid or maybe a figure in there. Here it is on top. The wheels work on the bottom. It holds several figures, and it's exactly in scale with the current X-Wing. In fact, you can get the current X-Wing in the Death Star Trench Run, also at Toys R Us. The scale's great with that, and I've just got a new X-Wing myself. I actually got Wedge Antilles' X-Wing opened. So, you know, I would like to do a diorama with this and the newer X-Wing together, in some type of hangar bay diorama. And for those of you who play the dice game, I know most of us don't, but it does come with the dice and stats for the Rebel. So there you go. I'd like to point out I really like this pack, but you know, it's just Hasbro's availability of these products that discourages me. Availability more than anything. I really think the Rebel Ground Crew would have been better if he was re-released in maybe a fourth wave of Saga Legends. But other than that, the pack is good. I'll probably give it an 8, 8.25. I had to pay a bit more for it on eBay than I would have if I found it in the stores. But it's definitely on my recommended list if you can get it at a good price, alright? So this is Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.